All right, kiddos. Session 11. Wow, we've been even though we missed a lot, it's pretty good to get to a session 11. I'm very proud of that actually. Um,
Well, we're not
so
stopping till we get that axe. I mean, that just
yeah,
goes
yeah,
like
dude. And then destroy it now that Kyle's changed his beliefs and his oaths.
that.
The axe was
Um,
in a crate on the road back in session three, and we missed it. And
Yeah.
We failed to make a search check.
yeah.
Well,
Um,
the axe is probably what's causing the problems in the village that we sent the people to Fenvolar.
mm,
right.
Right.
So, you guys, the Chris, actually, this is kind of apropos to Lucar. When you guys both, I gave you guys a choice at the beginning of last session of which road to take to get to Ormsveld. Okay, get to the basically like the base camp or the launching off point that Alric used to hunt for the location of Dun Khazrath and the axe. And there were two choices. One, which was kind of like a diagonal shot, which would have taken about a week and would have been much faster. But along the way, like around the midpoint, it comes kind of adjacent to the Valley of the Mage, just like over a bunch of mountainsides. You know, maybe on the eastern slopes of the mountainside would be the Valley of the Mage, and you guys would be traversing along the western slopes of that mountainside, um, or high ground or plateau or whatever you want to call it. And also, that location was marked with like a danger sign. It was probably a little bit more poetic, but it was like a nest of the spider queen or den of spiders or something like that. And the other route, which would have taken longer, like a 2-week trek, would have been straight north and then across. So a right angle to Ormsveld, right angle journey, and it would have taken twice as long. So everybody had decided that it was probably better to get there sooner because things like somebody else has the axe and you're not really sure who, somebody who murdered Alric. So you know, the sooner you get there, the better. Um, and along the way, like there was one scene which I ran, which was the last village of, humans that are still beholden to Joff. It's a shepherding village, kind of in the hillsides just before it turns into rocky scrabble and mountain where there was like a small village, which is their main like income or their main business is sheep herding, shepherds, and they were guarding a flock of sheep just outside the village, and all of the sudden, you guys were like at a distance looking at them down from a hill. Maybe you could hear them like sort of sound travels, but you weren't really visible. And you saw this woman come running into the enclosure where the sheep are grazing, and it's kind of looked after by mounted um, guards. And she comes screaming, and she says, she cries out that your mother is sick, your mother is ill. So one of the guardsmen drops his stuff and he races back to the village to go and see what's happening. At that point, like Brother Glenn and Lucarn say, you know, um, we we have to. Lucarn kind of had an argument. I made it. I thought this made sense that these are my people and I should look after them and they are subjects of the Duke, your father, and Brother Glenn was although I want to keep going and we have to get to the axe, there's something if there's something I can do to help these people, I will. And that was kind of hitting on a belief and an instinct of his. So when he went in, he discovered that this, older woman was ill with some kind of plague, some purpley black boils that were all over her body, and she was in agonizing pain. And it was through faith that he sensed that there was some kind of corruption, or it wasn't like a natural sickness; it was some kind of evil. Um,
You said his brother Glenn, sorry, right? That's what
Brother
he believed.
Glenn, yeah,
Okay,
through
sorry.
his faith, yeah. And he looked around, did a bit of investigation, but couldn't find anything. And in the end, because it was getting dark and um, time was slipping away, and the rest of the party had decided to push forward, keep on going. Brother Glenn said, I can't help you at this point, but there's an angel in Castle Fenvalor. Go there and the being will do something to aid your mother. So they were all stunned, obviously. And it's so funny how we casually drop that there's like an angel in this world. It's so hard. I've been trying to think about that so much. Like, what is that world building? Like when when a spell could literally teleport some celestial being or infernal being like by accident. Um, and it's so hard to decide what's happening. But anyway, they nodded. They were kind of deferential, obviously, because they're poor serfs. And you guys pushed on. And you guys got into camp well after the other guys had settled, and you had +1 for exhaustion. You were exhausted. And then there was kind of like a nature type of decision that Chase had to make, where there was one path that you would keep on going forward straight, and the snows were so deep and thick that you would have to shovel your way through this area, um, and um, and risk being exposed, being stuck, and exhaustion, or you would have to do kind of like a treacherous climb up a cliff face and then skirt along like a higher ground. And you guys eventually chose to do the low ground route, which was the snow-covered route. So everybody, I think, got a fort test or a power test to shovel through the snow. And everybody again got exhaustion. So now, the whole party is suffering from +1 ob. And I think on your character sheets we said just mark it down as a soupy so we don't miss it, right? And everybody's suffering from +1 ob. And then it was at that point at night when Torvig was taking watch that he got ambushed by a giant spider, like about a 2.5 foot tall, carapaced. Uh, these are degenerate, fey, monstrous beings. Their faces kind of look vaguely humanoid, and even their front forelegs, like the two front ones, that normally would be on a spider, kind of like hairy and clawed. These spiders are five-fingered hands with long nails and but still rough of skin, kind of like a thick carapace over it, and it attacked, basically trying to pull the dwarf away so it could um, inject it with venom, turn its muscle and bone into mush, and then slurp up the goo. And the rest of the party jumped to the defenses and drove it off and drove it off. And yeah, that's where we ended off. It ran away, skittered off into the darkness. Sorry, my battery's dying. Okay, we're good now.
A good place
So,
for it is good.
yeah, so this is a good place to do beliefs. I kind of think, when we go through instincts and traits, it gets a little long. So we can just stick to beliefs. Um, uh, James, you want to go first?
Sure, sure. Let me grab that. His beliefs are belief one. Do I not have them written down on the sheet? I have the character set up. Hang on.
I'll
Hit me
skip.
next. Yeah,
Yeah.
get this pulled up.
Chris, blue card.
I will use my memory of the map so we travel safely through the Dwarvish to the Dwarvish Mountains. I will keep us on a safe path. Man, I believe that my act of mercy, although condoned by the knights, was just. I will ask Brother Glenn to pray with me for salvation, as I haven't done that yet. And I will search for clues along the way that will protect the axe from the fate that took down my father. The axe must not be taken by someone who will not use it for the war.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Uh, Stephen, let's hear Brother Glenn.
Victory against the giants will bring its own problems. I'll make sure that we don't set ourselves up for the next war winning this one. The
Hmm.
journey into the winter will test the light of Pelor. I will make sure that we do not abandon the light of Pelor as we meet fellows. Yrden is a very confident wizard and knowledgeable. I will learn what I can from him of non-Pelor traditions.
Cool. Your first belief is so far away. Um, like it's such a distant goal, right? What what
That's true.
what how could you um uh like make it applicable for the journey right now? It's like it's like the greater goal is like something about ending conflicts, like not violence ensues violence, right? It's a bit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Feel like that kind of goes into the light of Pelor, the second one. Um,
It seems like it's like a mercy type of, or no, not really. It's a bit. I think it was inspired from your conversation with the angel.
yes. Uh, um,
Guys, what do you think? Anybody like got any ideas of how Brother Glenn can make it applicable for the wilderness trek to Ormsveld?
Well, I mean, is it like, do you feel like some of us are going to fuck it up, Stephen? Is that what is that the,
I'm not sure if it's necessarily going to be us or it's going to be other factions. Um, I I know that this is going to kind of overlap with what we've already said about making sure that the axe is used the right way. Um, I will make sure that my companions never forget the teachings of power and use the axe for personal gain.
Cool.
I think that can be cleaned up a little bit, but I think that keeps it immediate and could bring me into some conflict with you guys if I'm trying to overly enthusiastic about being the conscience for the party.
yeah, no, I like
Hmm.
that.
That's great.
Well, and maybe
Thank you, pal.
we have a talk about it, and then since we all have these different beliefs, can cause some angst.
Absolutely. Angst is good for Artha.
Mm.
Okay. Um, and Chase, Kellen.
Still got the same beliefs as last session. Number one, the axe isn't a cursed thing, yet still we seek it. I will lead the party safely through the wilderness to Wormsrest in order to retrace Alric's steps. Number two, out here, it's just us. If I don't watch their backs, no one will. And then three, a name doesn't make a leader, deeds do. I'll take the risks no one else will and prove I don't need a name.
I think like the number two is very similar to number one. Yeah? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get that.
Watch their backs, lead them to safety, look after the party, make sure, you know?
Yeah, I guess number one was more about like navigating through the wilderness.
Yeah.
And number two is more about like making sure nothing dangerous
Right.
hurts my friends. Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's
yeah,
cool. No,
that's
that's
probably a way
fair.
to differentiate them a
One
little
one
bit
is a
more.
travel, one is a travel, and the other one's a fighty, right?
Yeah, or even like, hey, if we find someone like tailing us, who knows?
Mm. Okay, great. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
And here's how we get to orchestrate our own doom.
That's perfect. Actually, it's perfect. Torvik.
All right. The axe is in Dune Kusdrath. First step to reaching the ruined city is the village of Ormsveld. I will guide my companions through the wilderness to this place. My eyes are cursed, but might be useful. I will learn the means of aura reading from my friend, Eddern. There's old lore in the forbidden halls of the cursed clan. In the deeps of Dune Kusdrath, there might be clues about how to cleanse the axe. And finally, my dwarven oath. I swore to Uncle Vidlik that I would do everything in my power to recover the axe and cleanse it or destroy its evil.
Cool.
Did you know it was evil before?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I kind of assumed since it had possessed what's his name, but no.
You might have just thought it's a weak human.
Sure. Or there could have been,
Oh,
we don't know what happened to him. There could have been some. I guess we don't actually know that it was the axe that corrupted him, like in character, but
True.
um, yeah, no, not before that guy. So it makes sense though. It's an artifact.
Yep. Yeah. Edrin? James?
Um, it is my destiny to discover the underpinnings of magic. I will modify one of my spells to use a facet I've discovered. And my companions are tools, but tools can be sharpened. If I guide their growth, they will serve my design.
Uh, that was two, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm still working on a third.
Okay. Awesome. So, okay. So, where do you guys want to start off? We could start like moments after the spider has run off and you guys are weary and have to decide what to do from here. I think that makes sense, like there has to be a little bit of a denouement from the combat and the dangers that are ahead of you. Um, Sound good? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
at a time.
So, uh, Chase,
Yes.
um, Keelan, who led the party, um, down this path into like took the low road. Um, and you look behind you and see like the the marks of your shoveling and like plowing through 3 foot deep snow to get to this little clearing. You're in a not in a you're not in a clearing, but you're kind of like have a there's a bunch of boulders that are positioned in a circular form, and everybody had camped under the snow drifts where there was like a little bit of gap, and everybody had kind of wiggled in their bedrolls into there thing to find shelter. And looking ahead of you, you see further snow, and I think like as a wilderness man and a bit of a ranger, um, you know that what I had told you guys like out of character and meta that spider was a younger youngling and,
Hmm.
and not and hungry. What do you do?
Are we still exhausted, suffering that +1 ob?
Yes.
Is there any way for us to get rid of that, or probably not until we're out of the woods, so to speak?
I think prayer could help. Faith. Other than that, it would have to be rest,
Hmm. Yeah.
like a decent rest. I wouldn't say camp rest.
Yeah. Not in the middle of the snow. I think Keelan's probably feeling pretty paranoid right now because we've trudged through all this snow. It's obvious someone has moved through here. Um, Not to mention the spider attack last night probably didn't leave us super well rested. Um, Keelan's probably ready to move.
You have paranoid, right?
I do, yeah.
Um, yes, Stephen, I saw your note. Yes.
Okay.
The angel's blessing gives you guys a +2D to fort test for cold. Okay.
Okay.
It wasn't
Just one.
of use here. It'll be more higher up, I would say.
Okay.
Chase, you're paranoid, right?
Yeah.
Um, are you like what's your status like as what are you doing? Are you kind of like going forward, looking at the path ahead, looking at the path behind you, like peering out into the darkness?
I think Keelan is trying to kind of figure out which way to go next. He wants to start moving fast. Um, he doesn't know. He knows that he doesn't know what's in the dark of the wood, and he knows that there's at least some spiders and probably a mama spider. Um, yeah, and he doesn't know what he doesn't know.
And has any of us ever faced spiders before, Sanj?
No,
No. Okay.
no. What's do you have a observation or is it only perception?
See here. I'm trying to open. I'm learning observation, so just perception for now.
All right. Um, you roll me like I'm kind of thinking you are you are like trying to well no this is you're just trying to decide on what's the best you're not sure right like you don't have a I'm not gonna tell you to roll those unless you tell me you want to roll those like
Yeah, well, I
what's
guess
your
I mean the path ahead, what is it looking like? I mean, we probably don't we've kind of already chosen our path. So, um I mean, I guess I'll scout ahead, right?
hmm
That seems to be the move. I want
Yeah,
to
it's the middle
I
of the
want
night, right?
or is it the next morning? Or
still night.
oh, still night. Okay, okay, I understand. Um,
So it's like a +2 ob.
Yeah. Torvik will just say everyone needs to go to sleep. It is late. Spider will not return. We have frightened it with our mighty hewings.
hmm.
Let us make some larger fires so the spiders know not to come. Make them make
Okay.
a.
Keelan, yeah, I think he will offer to keep watch.
Cool.
He's gonna have too much trouble sleeping now.
Well, Torvik will try to make the fire bigger. Do a fire building
You have
and an
fire.
axe. Yep.
You have an axe, yeah. I can help with cutting down. Yeah.
If you want more help, I can help with sorcery because I got fire magic.
Yeah. Senj, I want to build a big enough fire that it would intimidate any piddling spiders from coming our way again, or
Awesome.
any, mundane predators.
Oh yeah, monstrous predators. Yeah. Um, so it's winter, it's snowy, um, it's dark. It's ob 4.
Okay. Well, I will take help from Chris. What's your character's name?
Lucar.
Lucarn. Yeah. I'll take help from Lucarn. Um, I think I'm gonna fork in survival because I'm looking for, deadfall. Survival would know how to look for that. And James, you're gonna help with sorcery.
If you'd like it, yes.
I mean, I will take help.
All right.
Help is always good. And I think I don't know that I have anything else that forks in. I'm not gonna spend Artha on this. Well, I say I'm not. How much Artha? 3 persona. No. And it's ob 4.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Can I spend a fate to reroll 1 traitor?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because I have 9 fates, so no,
Oh.
that's rough.
You're struggling to get the fire cooking. The the wetness of the wood, even the lack of good kindling, or even logs to burn. You're just struggling, taking time. You're kind of dogged dwarven persistence going at
Mhm.
it, and even your tiredness is just like weighing down on you. Um, Killen, um, roll me observation versus ob 3 or perception ob 6.
Oh wow. I don't think I did that right. But didn't get it. 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Um, so you're looking you're looking ahead, like you're on guard, right? So you're kind of out of the ring of the adventurers as they're trying to, you know, get settled into camp, and you're trying to stay a little hidden and keep your eyes out. You're looking up ahead in like just like directly north of the path, like up the path that you're supposed to be going. And then you circle around and you're kind of doing a circuit, and you're down towards the other side. And at some point, like when uh Torvig had or maybe James, did you help with the fire?
Yes.
Yeah. So when the wizard had like um, blasted up gout of flame. Um, for a second, you think you see like little flash of yellowish eyes, but then it just you're like you look again, it's gone. You know, you peer even closer, you even move forward to try and assess, but it's nothing. You're just like, fuck, I'm so tired.
Like wiping my eyes. Like, did I see something?
Yeah,
I guess not.
And we still have our horses, right?
That's reassuring. I think
yeah, ponies, yeah,
Well, no, I have my horse, my riding horse, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so tired and exhausted. Uh, who's taking a second watch?
I will do it,
All right, brother Glenn.
and I will also, as I'm doing that, I will also be praying for a boon
Hmm.
or a blessing, um, that as I am awake, my companions will sleep deeply and be rested for tomorrow.
Cool.
So I'm trying to make sure that at least the rest of the crew is not tired, even if I am.
So you're trying to alleviate that obstacle penalty?
Yes.
Cool. Faith. So that is a sorcery, emotional magic, boon. Well, drive pure really open-ended. No, so boon is ob 2, but it makes one ability open-ended until a scene is completed. Um,
Maybe that's not the right one.
yeah, I think we could say to alleviate that obstacle penalty, um, we could kind of make it a blessing, which is ob 3, okay? Where then everybody can roll a fort test to get some good rest, you know?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Okay, so it's a blessing. You give a blessing onto everybody as they sleep. Maybe silently, like as everybody is there, they can kind of feel the presence of Brother Glenn's or hear his boots crunching on the snow as he comes by and then suddenly you feel slight warmth. Um and
Do you want us to roll the fort, yes, then? Or you want us to?
what the hell, man?
I got one success against obstacle 3, so
Yeah.
you guys don't feel the warmth. You
feel
feel the
colder somehow.
Yeah. Um Chris,
Yeah.
you're you know you sense a brother Glenn come around and you're trying to go to sleep and the your mother's last words about your responsibility to the house and to your lands and the plague that you saw or the disease that you saw, the corruption that you saw in the woman in the village just before, all of these are making you restless, and you have a dream of your father,
Mm.
and he says like it's not easy, the weight of responsibility.
But what form is he in? Like, is he in like sort of a? Is he in like ghostly form, or is he back to sort of like more like how I remembered him?
It's a dream. So it's a dream of how you remember him?
Yeah, like my best view of him. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, because it's a weighty responsibility being a lord, do you think you're up for it?
Yes, Father. Yes, the land needs me.
The land needs a ruler who can bring bounty and protect its people. So far, I have not seen how much what have you learned in your travels in your billeting at in Bissell as a squire of Lord blah blah blah. um what to ride in formation, to follow orders. Being a leader is different. You have to strike your own path. You have to go for things bigger than yourself.
Maybe fate has brought me to a place to learn that, Father. I did not get to ride free like you did. I was placed in the watch by you.
It was for your own good. As as is this as is the task that I've put before you. The axe. You must claim it. You must claim it for yourself. You must claim it for our house. With that, Ginny, hi.
Yeah, I gotta be back on once. I gotta help Ginny with something, Gabe.
Okay, okay. Um, Chase, you see, you too have a fitful night's sleep and dream of your father, um, pushing you, and you were the son that I always wanted. I've heard your name. You should have been you should be the heir of Castle Fenvalor. I've heard of your deeds and your heroic stand for the people of Jeff. That is what my true blood, my heir lacks.
I like to think in the dream, like in the dreamscape, um, Keelan is like whittling some, he's doing some sort of foresty stuff, like maybe making kindling off of um, some timber and whatnot. And he just kind of I think to that he would say, "Yet you hid my mother and sent your true heir away. I think you wax poetic, father. You look back with, well, I say rose-tinted glasses, but I don't know that they would know that expression. Something to that effect."
Right, right. Um, he, makes some excuse like, ah, I'm more like you than you think. I was not born to this title, and I was not born to be a noble. Lady Maris, she caught my eye, and I was tempted by titles and whatnot, and I took the role, but it was your mother that really kindled my spirit. Why do you think it was you that I summoned from the witch woman in Hochok? Why do you think so? It was you that I requested, not
Hmm.
not your half brother.
Because you've gone mad. That is the only explanation. And Keelan laughs to himself.
And the vision swirls and shakes, and he goes, "The axe is yours, my son." And you kind of wake up and you're like, "Oh, fuck." No sleep.
Yeah, like my arms asleep. Did not rest at all.
Yeah. I'm tempted to like pile on more disadvantages for the two of you, like a fucking torchbearer game, but but we did, but I don't think it's warranted in Dream. Every plus one's already pretty bad in a in this game. Um, so with those taunting dreams at night, uh, everybody kind of wakes up before dawn and all achy and sore and cold. The fire had not was not able to really provide any warmth or sustenance, and everybody else's um, uh, watch went off without a hitch, and now it's morning. Let's I guess see where Stephen is. Okay. Um, James, what's Eddern thinking?
I'm honestly, I'm not sure. Um,
Is
he's
he?
he's mostly studying his spell books right now, um, trying to figure out why his facet of fire didn't spark a greater blaze.
Cool. Um, okay. So what are you guys doing? Are you s- trudging like traveling forward, continuing on this path? And if so, and I'm guessing you will, there's not really many choices. Either you go back and you retrace your steps back to that fork where you decided we don't want to climb the cliff. But the
It,
climbing cliff is like a little scary already. You got spiders around.
yeah. Torvig
So
argues we should move stealthily through the trees, try to avoid the spiders.
I think to piggyback off of that, I think I don't want to backtrack. I want to keep moving forward. But I think Keelan would be interested in somehow like obfuscating our path, maybe doing some turnarounds and trying to kind of fake out anybody who might be watching us. Um,
Yeah, I think that would be like
um,
reverse tracking, like I would let you roll tracking to um and maybe like f fork falsehood.
Anti-tracking.
Yeah.
And Kyle, you know these woods, like they're not like,
No, he doesn't.
oh, you don't. Okay.
He knows of woods.
sure. Are
Trees
we
grow
uh are
and
we in a
you walk.
are we in a forested area right now?
You're kind of in sparse forest. It's mountainous. It's
Hmm.
not like a dense forest. Um, like it's not it's
It's kind of
not
like foothills of the mountains, right?
it's not studded with trees everywhere. It's more rock,
Okay.
Kyle. So I don't think it's like traversing through the forest. It's a little bit more open than a forest.
Hmm.
Should have taken mountain wise instead of forest wise.
Then let's move with speed.
Haste.
Get through as fast as we can to Ormsveld.
Cool. Everybody else, do you have thoughts? Or Chris, this is a time for you to also whip out your memory of your map.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, no, that's what I was asking. I was asking if anyone else knew it. So yeah, so I'm studying my map. I'm going to do a mountaineering check.
so we could do
Orienteering check, yeah.
yeah, we could do a link test
Mhm.
where Your test leads to another test, which leads to the final speed test, and successes on the test would give you a +1 to the speed test or a +2. Here,
Sure.
let me look up link test again. It's been a while. We haven't done link that much.
What's the question?
We're talking about link test. Like
Yeah.
if Chris could do, Lucron could do orienteering,
Mhm.
and Chase could do
Yeah, kind of.
tracking to lose the trail,
Mhm.
and all of that lands onto speed. And if I just don't remember how link tests work.
A link test has to be a legitimate test,
Yeah,
but links to the next test online. If it's successful by at
Gives a
least one
+1.
success over the obstacle, it grants a +1 die to the next test. If it's
yeah,
failure, it grants a +1 ob to the next test.
okay.
Page
If it's just
27.
if it just meets the obstacle, then it's just
No
independently
bonus or
successful.
penalty.
Yep.
And it's not a accumulating successes, right? Like where
It's
you
just a
could
Correct.
one
end up
jump.
possibly with a +2. It's
No.
just one links to the next.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's
Now you could do multiple link tests for
yes.
one big test in the future, but it is not cumulative in that one leads to the next, and then if you're successful in the second one, the third one gets +2. No, no, it doesn't work that way.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So when rolling for a link test, if a character who tested before your character merely met his obstacle, you gain no benefit. If he
Right.
exceeded his obstacle, you gain +1 for his portion of the test. If the character who tested before you failed this test, then the obstacle for your portion is increased by 1. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So, um,
So I'm piggybacking on his tracking. Is that it? Like,
you would start it off with the
yeah, with the
orienteering
map.
test.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map test, and that would be orienteering. Um,
And would I get any
Can we help with this?
that's what I was at. Or is that the
yeah,
actual link
Sure.
test?
yeah. Bears help effects. Okay.
Well, you don't necessarily need to think of it as the two tests being linked together. They're all linked together to the task of
Getting
getting
through the
through the
mountains.
wilderness,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it's
and
kind of
it's
like a
just
skill
yeah,
challenge.
And does
Yeah.
anyone else
kind of.
have any help for if I'm doing orienteering with and I have the map? Does the map give me an advantage, Sanj?
Well, the map is your test. It's orienteering, right? Like orienteering is the ability to navigate across land both with
Map would be
or with,
tools.
oh, with or without maps. Maps do, however, provide an advantage die. Very smart
There you
question,
go.
Viano.
Okay.
Looking at reading his
I
freaking
did,
rule
Alexia. I
book.
did. I know. Cool. This
Nice
you got to
one.
read your this is not a this is not for the faint of heart. This game.
You picked the wrong book, though.
Uh,
Okay.
I mean, I
Is
can help
he
with
Chris
symbology.
is like ChatGPT learning Burning Wheel.
Oh, I am reading it also as well.
All
Okay.
right.
And
Okay.
then do
So in Unfamiliar Land is Ob 3.
okay.
In Familiar Land during a storm, Ob 5. So I would say it's Unfamiliar Land, Ob 3.
Yep.
However, you have a +1 Ob because you're still exhausted.
Okay.
Okay. So it's an Ob 4.
Okay.
Although if you've got that soupy on your character sheet, it'll automatically bump up the op
Yeah.
3 up to the 4.
Yeah, yeah. So to represent your tiredness, just give yourself a soupy wound, a B3 or B4 wound. I think you're
Okay. 1 second.
Which I will help you with symbology
cool.
because maps are hard to interpret.
Okay.
Good
And
point.
then
I also have orienteering. Can I help with the same skill?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. So I'm like right over your shoulder. I'm like, no, wait, it's sideways. Look at me.
Anybody else?
I have symbology as well.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. I'm gonna add one persona.
3.
Base obstacle. I'm just gonna put 4 because I haven't fixed the wound, so it's 4, right?
Mm, I mean, do you think winter should be a +1 ob? No, forget it.
He's
Uh,
like,
I'm just doing that because you've got
your
three
dice
options.
pool is getting too big, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll follow the rules in the book. Okay, ob 3.
Oh,
No, you got a 6 in there though.
so did the 6 open automatically or
No,
no?
you have to.
No,
You have
you
to.
got to
You have
spend
to.
a fate, spend a
Only
fate.
magic skills open automatically.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. So I just need one more, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to spend a fate or a persona.
Fate.
Fate.
You re-roll
Okay.
6s.
Okay. Here we go. Come on, baby.
Jesus,
Ah,
We
rolls
are
are not
having
here
a
tonight.
bad night tonight, boys.
oof.
Can you re-roll a traitor? How much fate do you
no.
have? You can't do that.
Yeah, we've been using that rule from Anthology.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
So what a reroll what for what?
Like so, fate can be used for two things: one to re-roll 6s, and one to re-roll one failed dice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it a shot because this is pretty important stuff here. Let's try. Come on, baby, go.
Oh,
Okay.
finally.
So you met your
Finally.
obstacle. That means
Yeah.
no
It will
modification
not
to
penalize.
the tracking isn't
Hmm.
an event. You don't get it. But
Got
like,
it.
but through hard thing, you're like, well, tell me what your success means to you.
Well,
Like,
this six. I think this. I mean, in a kind of we find some marker off in the distance, whether it's like the formation of a mountain or something that just gives us just a direction, right? Like because it's just a forest, and so we just like looking at the map and we're just like we guess that instead of like we're gonna head in that general direction towards like a relief of a wall or some relief of a mountain that we're guessing we're like
yeah,
this might be this and that's in the general direction, so it
cool.
gives us like probably gives us a day or two of direction, and then we have to try to reorient ourselves to try to get to that general relief.
Okay.
Was that a regular or difficult
Uh, it was a routine.
routine? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it says right there on the thing.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Standard, yeah, routine. All right. Now, for Chase to try and uh twist up the path and send people down different directions. Um, guys, what do you think? Is tracking an appropriate skill for that, or is that I think it would be like your knowledge of tracking, right? Um, so that kind of fits. But I think it would be significantly harder to do, right, Chase? What do you think?
Um, yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's not a standard application of the tracking skill. Um,
Okay, so I'm
I'm
gonna
not sure if
say,
there is like a skill that would fit into this, or
but
if
it's such a common trope in fiction, like
yeah, yeah.
yeah, to lead to make it. Um, okay, the time complication for failure is that um there's a time complication. Like this is gonna take a lot of time to do those extra rounds of travel, and it it will it will give you an extra +1 because you're the one hustling, like you're not relenting, right?
Hmm.
So you're the one that's maybe actually you would hmm
Maybe I'm like covering some tracks up. I'm going off and then like I'm peeling off and then trying to like regroup
a
with
lot
the
of work. It's a lot of
yeah,
work.
yeah,
There's
I'm
no
definitely
way.
pushing myself for sure, I think.
Could be that it's a fort test then. No. Okay, tracking. So I think it's like this is like I think in snow, but doing the thing is ob three. Okay, like tracking in the snow is super easy.
Hmm.
Trying to fuck up somebody so that that's like an ob one test, right? But trying to confuse your
Hmm.
pursuers is going to be a plus two. So I'd say op three.
Okay.
Um, Failure will be A, it wasn't successful. B, you're you gain another point of exhaustion, another soupy. Okay, not a plus one, but another soupy.
Hmm.
On the third soupy, you'll have a minus one D.
I see. Okay.
That's cool. I'm doing a good job here with adjudicating the rules of Burning Wheel.
Let's see here. Trying to see how I can manipulate this dice pool here because I need some routines, but I'm good on difficults and I need one challenging. So
Mm.
see if I can make that
Should I,
happen here.
should I flip the
Challenging's not
party?
hard to get. You just need to decide what you're willing to fail at.
Yeah,
I
maybe I'll
mean,
go for
the
the.
answer is Chase. Do you guys want to fight spiders or not?
All right. Well, let's see. Let's try to go for a routine here. Who wants to help me?
Okay, you're giving it your all,
I'll
right?
help
Yeah, I'm
you.
gonna give it my all here. Yeah.
Brother Glenn will try to help with that
Okay. How is Brother Glenn gonna help?
by doing whatever he asks.
Yeah, maybe
Uh,
I'm. Yeah, maybe it's like, Kai, drag this stick behind you, cover up your tracks. You know.
Cool. That's a good idea.
I'll try to do that.
So, what skill do you have to help?
I do not. The one skill, if we still have the horse, I would argue that I have the riding skill
Oh yeah.
that I could
Hmm.
make some use of.
Yeah,
Drag
you could do
drag
that.
like a log behind the horse or something.
Yeah.
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 Or
Okay,
tie a
that
bunch of
works.
brush to his tail
Yeah, that's cool.
to obscure the trail.
That's cool. That works. All right, so op three, but you have a soupy. So
Yeah, yeah. Um, can I forcane falsehood since I'm trying to be deceitful here? I guess falsehood is more like
it's a talk.
lying,
Yeah,
talking,
it's a
barefaced
social,
lie.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
social
yeah,
skill.
yeah. Any other help, guys?
Yeah, I can help him again, back again.
Yeah, you can
I
always
have, I
help.
have hunting. I have hunting.
Not applicable.
Um,
Unless you can come up with a flavorful reason.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Animal husbandry. I know what spiders like.
Let me see. Okay.
Okay, I'll give him one more dice. You just want to
How
slay
about
spiders.
how about stealthy?
Yeah,
Can I fork that in?
definitely.
Yeah, it seems all right.
Stealthy for sure. Like that could be a stand-in for your falsehood in a way, like
Yeah, that's
it's
yeah,
the
that's what I'm thinking.
physical thing of.
Hmm.
Burning Wheel's like the thing is I could see like if Luke was listening to this, he'd be like, "Ah, no, you're doing it wrong." But I'm more flexible with the definitions. Okay.
All right, anybody else got anything for me? I'm
You
gonna
got
roll.
tons, dude. You got tons
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah. We'll see. We've been rolling
We
dog shit.
haven't passed one test
All
today,
right. So did I get help from you, Chris? Is that right?
but you got one from you.
All right, cool.
What's your tracking? Like two?
My tracking is 3.
Okay. Three plus 2D, right?
I have one persona. Do I want to spend it? I'll spend
No,
it.
save it to live.
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Built to live.
I've got fate. I got fate. All right, you said so it's op three, but effectively four.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
There we go. There we go,
And you
boys.
make it easier for the speed test to make it there on time.
There we
He's
go.
got two sixes.
That's awesome. All right, there's my
Nice.
routine test. That's what I needed.
All right, nice. So, so you guys just see like that
I like to think I kind of like I disappear and then I'll pop back up at random intervals, and they're like, "Keelan, Jesus, where'd you come from?"
yeah, you're doing like that thing that you see the Rangers doing or Strider doing in Lord of the Rings, like where
Hmm.
he's tireless and he's always around in the periphery, you know.
Hmm.
That's so
Always
cool.
hustling. Yeah.
Always hustling. I love it. Beautiful. Okay. That's great. And now is the last one is the hustle, like the speed test to make it to Ormsveld. That's gonna be that's a big test. Um uh it's gonna be an ob 4 speed test. Um yeah, ob 4. Speed or fort. And one person takes the lead and the rest of you guys can help. And James, you haven't had a chance to roll any dice today, and you must have a good fort.
I have a decent fort, yeah. I'm always looking for fort tests.
Yeah. So this is the I don't mean to be like imposing tests on you, but
No, that's fine.
I feel bad that Kyle's not here, so it was his idea, but why not? And he's a dwarf. What the fuck you want a dwarf? Although the rule is slowest and loudest, but let's James fort, and then everybody else can help him with their fort. Um, and the obstacle. I mean, so we're talking about get like is this test to get to Ormsveld? So it's basically a 3 day journey, like we're fast forwarding through time and we're hustling and moving quickly through this thing, tirelessly working for the last 3 days, navigating on the map, trying to find the right path, pushing, and maybe Edern is the one that's honing his team to be sharpened tools quickly. We must go, like pushing, pushing, pushing. Nice. I think that works. And you're also reaching deep within your your well stores of power to make this. You're reaching into deep wells of power. So Ob 4, um,
Awesome.
And so we can all help with fort here.
yeah, it's a stat test. So, I mean, yeah, yeah, that's how the game works. It's not each individual, like you have to succeed
Hmm.
5 different times, each
Yeah.
individual person. It's as a group.
Hmm.
You're all helping each other. You're all helping, just like working as a team to make this.
Yeah.
James gets our dies, or it's just we have to roll as well.
No, no, you
No,
give
he
them
just
helping
yeah,
die.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, I don't have to accept their help, do I?
no,
Because you don't have to if you want to
you
harden
don't have
test.
to. What?
You do have one advantage from my tracking test if you wanted to
Yes,
use it
yeah, yeah, you
as
have to
well.
use that. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get +1D from the successful tracking test. And if anybody has a fort of 5 or more, that's 2 dice of help.
I
Oh,
have a 4 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, any skill of 5 or any stat of 5 is 2D help.
Then you should probably be making the fort test then. You're probably better at forging ahead than I am.
You want? Oh, you're saying that. Oh, yours is 4.
You
Is that
should
what you're
make the
saying?
roll. Yeah, I'm at a 4.
Okay. And then okay.
I mean,
And
it's
then
effectively the same, right? Because
yeah, yeah. Why
he's
don't you make
giving
it?
you
Why don't you?
2D.
I've already rolled and bummed out. So why don't you make it? And I'll give you
Yeah.
my die and just take the die.
Doesn't really matter. I'll have enough dice. I'm not going to get a test out of it. So, um,
Oh, I see. It's a stat test. You're right.
yeah, it is.
Right.
Um,
I could increase the ob if you want.
hey, it's up to you.
Hey, actually, I wanted Kyle because he's a game
Hmm.
master. He kind of knows. Kyle, this last test, the speed test, right? And we're
Mhm.
talking, this intent is to make it to Ormsveld. So this is, you know, simulating the whole thing. All of these tests is simulating a long journey of 2.5, 3 days of plowing through to get it to make it to Ormsveld. So do you think um, I'm thinking it's speed or fort test, okay?
Sure.
And I'm thinking obstacle 5 or obstacle 4, and then because you guys are all weary, it turns into an obstacle 5. Is that a fair number? It should be higher, maybe.
Should be higher.
Okay, no. You
Yeah, I mean,
know what? Let me read the
Ob 5 is a risky act. Us being tired pushes to, or Ob 4 is a risky act. Ob 5 pushes it to expertise. I mean,
Okay, Ob 4 is a risky act, and Ob 5 is an act that requires expertise. Ob 6 is an act that requires heroic effort.
yeah, and six is that's super tough.
It sounds
I
like
mean,
heroic effort to me.
okay. Uh,
Yeah, it's heroic. It's Lord of the Rings. Ob 6, guys. Act that requires heroic effort.
And so
what's
this is to
the
get,
failure
yeah.
consequence?
This
Yeah,
is
that's what I
to
was gonna ask.
get to Ormsveld, right? Like this is to get there safely without encountering being
Spiders catch
ambushed by
up.
spiders attacking you
Yeah,
in
take the
Okay.
dice, James.
in
Take
in
the.
dangerous territory, and like pushing the adventure forward substantially. Um,
What's failure consequence?
the failure consequence is an ambush and
Spider line.
tiredness. No, I think failure consequence is not making it, being exhausted, and then like your exhaustion is hitting you, and the spiders ambush. They'd been stalking you. Okay, does that work? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So
What's the
ob 6, and then you have obstacle penalties and stuff like that. So now like now you guys can game your dice pool and add persona or whatever you want.
Yeah, up to 4 dice will still make it a difficult test for me, which is what I need to advance my fort.
Okay. Wow.
Uh,
You'd already advanced. No.
no, it's still at B4.
Okay.
So this is
I've
a
taken a
fort
couple of
tested.
tests.
Yeah, fort test. Kyle,
I
what's your
mean,
fort?
we
Chris, you
should
said you could
all.
help with 2D.
2D. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can help with
I can
2D as
accept up to
well.
2 more. Okay.
Hmm. And then you got a
That
plus
will,
1 from advantage die from the link. And you get another help from Brother Glenn and another help from Chase. So that's 2, 4,
that's
6,
11.
8. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that
I mean, I don't have to help
Well, I
necessarily.
already rolled.
1, 2,
Four or
3,
five.
4, 5?
Is that including the one from the previous link test?
But
Yeah.
you got 2 sixes.
Yeah, I'll open that. Nope.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh.
Mm.
Still failed. Didn't get a test.
Sheesh, so many dice.
All right.
Ambush.
Ambush.
Sandra's dreams come true. James just did that to make you feel better, Sanj.
I'm so transparent. Um, okay, guys. Um, you um, you're pushing the party hard. Come on, like your persona of being a bit of a hard ass is driving the party really hard, and it's you can see Keelan especially because of his like efforts. He's like stumbles at one point. Brother Glenn grabs his shoulder and kind of pulls him up. Um, and at that point, you're kind of in there's barely a trail. It's mostly like a meandering goat trail through the mountains with pretty much um, uh, there's a few boulders lying around that are tall and very strange. Like they're like almost hexagonal, like very square and topped, very sharp angles. I don't know what that's called. I think it's sometimes called basalt. And these pillars jutting out in front of you and to the sides, and then um, crest, like kind of like coming out from behind these boulders, and one behind you. You hear on the rocky, snowy ground. Um, Two massive spiders in front of you. These are adults. They're probably about 4 foot, 4 foot tall, and one of that teenage one behind you. So it's Mama, Papa, and son, and like they're kind of like the one behind is sort of like stringing like a net of webbing blocking your path back. Um, okay, let's play Adventure Time. Hold on, I'm trying to get the music up. So, do you guys want to do bloody versus, or do you want to do a fight? It's a belief thing, right?
I mean, what about range and cover? I mean, I assume we're not starting out like in point blank range.
No, I mean I think they closed in. Um, yeah, you could start in range and cover if you like. I haven't. We can call it range and cover, or we can call it a fight. Because you could have like come over a hill and they could have been right in front of you, like like coming out from behind these boulders, and you're like ah. Or we could do range and cover. I could flip a D for it. Yeah, let me roll a D6. 1, 2, 3 is range and cover. 4, 5, 6 is fight.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
well, I feel like if we're getting ambushed by giant spiders, and if we're gonna start and fight, we should have an opportunity to like perceive that.
Well, I'm not
Um,
saying it's an ambush. I'm not calling it an ambush, like a stealthy versus. I'm saying they like it's a fighting alleyway, with a gang, right? Like
uh-huh.
you're traveling down the path, and they emerge out of the shadows or behind the boulders and cut off your path and
Sure.
like
Yeah.
come to face you.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're not going to have to face them. I'm saying like a fight is way more dangerous than range and cover.
Definitely.
Um,
Well, I got a one. It could be a range and cover then.
This is your range of cover. That way, it also
yeah,
the game is much easier to set up that way, and you
Yeah.
fight anyways. I mean, so
yeah. I don't think we've done one, have we?
No.
well, we did the when we fought the giant, we did the
Hmm.
with all
Yeah.
those guys.
No,
We
you
got
did range and cover, but you've never done fight fight.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we've never done the fight.
Okay, range and cover. So again, I'm gonna have yeah, that's great. You guys, because you guys are better at range for sure. Okay. You guys, first things first is we have to determine like advantage on who has the advantage in terms of initial positioning. Okay. Whether you
Well, probably
win,
the spiders.
well, I mean it's a
especially if it's an ambush.
yeah. Hold on. Determine
Yeah,
the
if one
battlefield.
party is
That's
attempting to
dangerous.
ambush,
You have to
test
comment.
stealthier tactics versus observation.
Oh, okay. So I get to put them at my, well, they don't have ranged weapons other than a lariat, which is like a lasso attack, which is a 1D. It's kind of like a throwing knife. Um, in terms of range, it doesn't like it's not like a longbow or anything like that. Um, so
Well, so we
that
can start at
that
that range. I
yeah,
mean,
we'll start at
range
that.
and cover doesn't have to be across a field. I mean, it could
Yeah.
be in a bar, if
Yeah.
depending on how you,
Okay, so they're 30
describe
pieces
it.
30 pieces paces away, crouching on top of like these boulders, or like blocking your one of them is like behind you, blocking the path and sort of uh stringing up some webbing on there. Uh and two of them are in front of you, the bigger, larger ones. Um, okay. So to do the opening here. Put them at extreme range for their weapon and set everyone if the skirmish is taking place in a field, meadow, desert, plain, or other open area, give the advantage to the group with the longer range weapons. If the fight is going down in confined conditions like city streets or even indoors, start everyone off at optimal range. Okay, so we can all be at optimal range.
Well, and San, just so I'm clear, like I'm gonna charge them with a lance full on. So is that give me the advantage of the longer weapon, or
You'll,
No, no, that's like a melee weapon. So you have to ride and charge.
oh, I'm riding right into them.
Yeah, you have to cut your you have to like
yeah. No, I get
you
it.
have to successfully ride forward.
Yeah.
Um, okay.
charge.
Yeah,
Charge. Yeah,
charge. Yeah.
Yeah, if you succeed on your charge, you essentially like are in a fight at that point.
and then it's the next round where you do the. But is the lance? The lance is not the lance strike. Is that in the range
No,
weapon, or is
it's
that
a
in the
melee.
fight?
It's a
It's a
fight.
melee weapon. Yeah, it's a fight. So you're closing in to fighting distance and gonna charge and
Yeah. No, I'm
so
gonna
you're
skewer
gonna
them.
be taking like like basically you're just trying to move forward and then close. Okay. Whereas
Yep.
they're going to try and like back up away from you or um like flank and get around you, something like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Here's my question: is anybody going to be charging with Lucarn?
I was planning on using
Because
my bow for this.
yeah, Torvik is definitely not. But I didn't know. Yeah, didn't know if Keelan or Brother Glenn would be charging into battle.
Actually, I will be charging into battle. I have a sword.
Okay, so we'd have two teams then: the Chargers and
The melee people.
the not Chargers.
Well, no, but you also there's someone behind us, right, Torvik? So someone has to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's two groups. So one group, like Luke Karn and Brother Glenn, could charge one group, and the rest of us engage in range and cover with the other.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I also, well, yeah, because if you have a bow, and then I guess I don't know what James is going to try. Hopefully it's going to be magic
I'm
and crazy.
assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have I'm just gonna draw one spider here. Do you see the
Make sure you get 8 legs,
yeah,
otherwise
I'm
my
like
immersion is broken.
right. This guy here.
And then, so when I'm charging, can I fire my crossbow, or is that a different test?
Well, if you're trying to lower your lance and get
Yeah,
your
no, I'm going to use the lance. The lance is a
So
pretty
this
devastating
is
weapon.
so this is how range and cover works. Like each team is going to script their actions, basically their volleys, uh, in regards to another enemy team, right?
Mhm.
So if you're charging, you would script charge. Like you could just straight up script that. That is
Okay.
legit action. Um, Now, depending on how literally far away they are, you might have to charge more than one volley to
Yeah. No.
hit them.
It sounds like what Sanj says is that they're close enough. He wants us in a fight in at least one round. So I have to pass my writing test
Yeah,
to get there. Yeah.
yeah. So we're pretty close. So chances are, if you succeed on your charge, you will immediately then go into a fight.
Okay.
Now I think technically rules as written, you might be able to like if you win the test, I guess you could possibly take a shot. But that'd like be a shot you're taking like while, you know, charging into combat.
Yeah.
Um,
You're on a horse, right, Stephen?
I am. I have a traveling horse, but not a war horse.
Okay.
So I will gracefully dismount, pull out the sword, and
Maybe you'll
say
flank
mass
or something.
about spiders.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 legs must die.
So
You have too many legs. Let me remove some for you.
you guys I'm gonna work on my scripting, okay? I have two groups. I have this one group here down at the bottom and one group up here.
so I guess Steven and Chris, which group do you guys want to charge? It's north or south. It's up to you.
No. We'll take the bigger. We're hoping, I guess, that you'd be able to get at least one volley of arrows and something while we're doing that, and we'll take the two bigger ones. That way, um, yeah.
Absolutely. Bigger is better.
Okay, so you guys can. Are you going to script? I assume you're scripting literal. So charge is a steel test plus advantage from your range, position, and stride, which you're on. Well, actually, Lucarne's on a horse, so
Yeah, and I have
horse and stride
combat,
are super good.
and then I have what you call it? Yeah, I have mounted combat training. I think adds in there.
Okay, so you might actually have a better stride than a horse or than a spider on your horse. Um, yeah, what's your steel? I'm sure your hesitation is pretty low.
1 second here. Steel B4, and then I have the 1,000 yard stare.
Yeah, so your steel's probably gonna be pretty good. You could also just script close, which is more it can still be a
Tactical.
hasty advance, but it's not literally, charging, screaming.
No. I want to go in with the lance because I know that lance is that'll do some pretty big damage.
Well, you could do that either way. Like the
Okay.
charge, the charge is it's not like a charge in D&D. You're not literally going to get to attack.
No, I know. I still. So
Yeah.
if it's whatever it's called, closed charge, it doesn't. I mean, if what you're saying is that it's like the
Yeah.
close is just a writing test, right? Isn't it?
So close is a speed
Speed
test.
test. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you use your
Charge is
horse's
your Yeah, charge is your steal. They're both going to be almost certainly versus tests.
So it sounds like I should do steel then if I have a B4 steel, and then
Yeah, whichever one is better. Like, I mean,
yeah.
it's the downside to the charge is that the enemy automatically gets a shot at you before you close in. Um, but you'll be amongst them, and Sanj could very well say, "Hey, since you charged, you get some amount of bonus dice for your first. If your first action is an attack, um, or he could even say, well, like you could do great strike on your. I don't know. Like, there's lots of potential boons, but the close is your speed, and they wouldn't automatically get a shot on you. Um,
And then I could still spike them with the lance.
yeah, you can use the
What's
lance either
Sanj,
way.
what do you
Like the
think? Like,
lance,
if you want me to go big and go for the steel, and then I get an advantage, or do the close?
I think steel is very much in your character. It seems
But
like
Yeah,
then do
that's
I
the
get
grit your
if I
teeth and
if I
ride
open
straight into the
myself
enemy.
up, do I get an advantage on?
um uh
Because he's saying
steel.
I could take it easy and just close, but then I wouldn't get a shot. But if I charge, which makes sense, I open to myself to
Oh,
attack. But then what do I get as an advantage for taking that risk?
well, you get the +2D to your attack with your lance.
Okay, okay, I'll take it. Let's go.
That the more successes you have, the more chances it could be like insta kill. Or you could add +1. You can add to your VA, the versus armor.
Yeah.
So instead of adding to your attack roll, you can increase the VA of your weapon.
No, I'll do the attack roll that way because you get it anyways. You get if you get the overage. Okay. And then again, so just go ahead with everyone else, Sanch. Everyone, like I'll do it when we do it
Right.
in order. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, so it's Steven and Chris together, right?
Yep. But then
Um,
what everyone else is doing, let everyone get ready first, then we can go.
okay. Okay. Range, volley. Okay, range and cover, guys. Volley one. Uh, volley one. My group above, the two spiders up above
well, hold
are.
on. We need to script our
Yeah,
the
you
people that
script.
are not charging.
Yeah, you guys script.
What do you guys want to do? Maintain.
Are we at optimal range right now? Is that what we decided?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
we'll
assume we're not
probably.
closing.
No, definitely not.
Give me a second. I am going to pull up some scripting sheets for myself.
I mean, would we want to try to withdraw to um
That would be abandoning our friends, though.
they're warriors.
I mean, they're only useful to us if they stay alive.
Well, that's fair. Well, then maintain is. I mean, we're
Yeah,
not
I'll
going to
probably.
hold. I would
I
not
think
think.
maintain distance makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my speed is trash, so someone else will definitely need to roll that.
My speed is 4. B4.
That's probably the
My
best.
speed is 3, yeah. So 4 is definitely our best.
So let me I'll share. Do you guys want me to share my screen for the range and cover? It's got like a bunch of like data, like
If you want.
it's kind of hard to read for you guys if it's
I do have something up. That's like the whole range and
Yeah, me
cover
too.
thing.
okay,
The
cool.
gold sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gold sheet. Yeah, that's what I have up.
Okay, me too. All right, guys. So one second, I just gotta set myself up here with move that over. Do you see the matron, the mother, she is bigger she's like the size of a freaking horse, okay? And her long black greasy hair, and on her head she has a row of eyes on either side, like coming down. Her jaw sort of dislocates and opens, and you see massive dripping fangs, and a crazy demented degenerate look in her eyes as she, like, you see her tiny little hands
She's the
working.
one behind us, right?
She's the one in front of you. Um,
There
the,
was two. The who are there's
there's
her
the
and the son are
two.
in front of us.
No, so female here and male here in front, and son here. Okay. Um, it's its hands are like pulling at this like webbing that's like materializing, and she's looping it up into a loop very quickly in one hand and starting to spin the other as she's darting forward. And the male is doing exactly the same thing, but he's approaching right behind her, so they're closing. Okay, they're closing on the horse riders, and they're watching the horse riders like and gonna try and like loop you guys, okay, lasso you out. Meanwhile, the the spider from behind is comes up, closes in a little bit closer to you guys, or actually is maintaining his distance, okay? Maintaining his distance. Because I remember all of you guys are kind of at optimal because of the confined conditions that we are at, right? So they these actually I wouldn't say like maintain closed in doesn't quite make sense to me, you know? Actually, those are good distances. Um, I think maybe no, it's okay, it's fine. All right, so to do range and cover, the rolls that you have to make is if you're closing, you test speed plus advantage from weapon range and position and stride. Okay, so I'm closing against the the um, the riders, the horse riders, and you guys are closing against me, I suppose, right? We're both closing. Close.
Yeah, so that will just happen. You'll meet no matter what. The
Yeah.
role is to determine how many shots
Who gets
the
what? Who gets
spiders
to act?
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Um,
my speed is B6. Okay. And I'm gonna roll for as a group, right? So I have 6 dice, and then I get help from my husband. Um, so let me get
uh, so are all the spiders closing or just the big ones?
just the big ones.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the other guys maintaining. So guys, I have six speed, and then I get 2 helping dice, so I have 8D. My range dice is +1, like 1D, so 9D. Archers would get 2D, and I don't have any positioning dice or stride dice. My stride is the same as. Oh, actually, you guys
Horses are
on the
12
horses have a stride advantage by big time.
by
Yeah.
a
So
lot. Yeah.
I'm rolling 9D, okay? Uh, /R 9D6. Ooh, Jesus,
Oh my
only
gosh.
2 successes. Dang. Okay, 2 successes. So now you guys on the horseback,
Yeah.
you roll your horse's speed, which is,
Well, it's their steal because they're charging.
yeah. Oh,
Or
steel.
just advancing.
So
Or close.
whoever,
Steven's advancing. Yeah, no, he said I'm charging.
yeah.
No, but you're
Oh no,
together.
you
You're
guys are on the
together.
same team. So you
You're
guys are
on.
on one team.
You
Oh,
have to
okay,
do
I
the
understand.
same
I got
thing.
it.
It's
So
otherwise it gets so
whoever,
complicated for me.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
What's
So
your
one of you
steal,
just help
Steven?
the other with a steal.
I'm helping you. I
Uh,
have steel B6.
What? Steel what?
B6.
Okay, so
Oh
that's
shit!
2 helping dice. Chris, what's your steal?
My steel's B4. Steven should be rolling. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I'll roll with a helping die.
yeah. I have a
And you get
B4, so I can't. Yeah, and I have
a
the
die from stride.
and then I have the 1D because I'm on the horse.
I think your stride is 11 on a horse. So
12.
it's 12, so it's more than 4, so you get 2 dice for that.
Oh,
So it's 6 plus
nice.
1, that's 7, plus 2, that's 9. And I think, and then your lance, there's no range advantage on that. So
No, but Steven could use faith, which I forget what it counts as.
yeah, faith, but he was saying he was going in with his sword.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's some circumstance where he would get to shoot, if, for example, if the charge is tied, both of them will get to shoot at each other, and so if he were shooting, he would be using magic as faith. So, I mean, even if he doesn't intend to do that, that would still be his ranged weapon for the purposes of the test.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the rule. That's the way it was supposed to work.
So he gets a faith, he gets range dice
He
for
does not get to roll faith. He just his faith ability acts as a
okay.
range dice for the purposes of range and cover.
And I
So
get it.
As if in the yeah, it's like 1D or 2D or something. It's not that much. It's the same way as if James were using sorcery as his
Okay.
ranged attack for the
Okay.
purposes of determining the dice in ranged and cover.
I think
And
it would be
Sanj,
good. Yeah.
I have my 1,000-yard stare as a 1D. I get a 1D to my steel test.
Plus 1 to steal.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
steel. Yeah. So you get another one, Steven, there.
So what am I up to now? 10D?
11.
11.
11. Okay.
Let's beat him. Let's get that.
Whoa!
One,
Nice.
2, 3, 4,
Jesus.
5, 6, 7.
Nice.
And
You
it's
can open
open-ended.
those 3 6s.
They're
Sure.
automatically. It's steel.
Oh, it's steel. It's already okay. It's already. Oh no, I think it was automatic. So it's
I don't
just
think it.
one,
No, it
two.
wasn't. It didn't
He
roll those over
manually rolled
11.
it.
Yeah, because he rolled not the thing.
Yeah, he just rolled. So
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes
Yeah.
over my 2 successes. So you got so much you can do now. You basically 5 7. So 5 more than my successes.
now,
So
because though it's a charge, though the spiders do get a free shot as
yeah.
Luke Karn and Brother Glenn charge towards them.
Okay.
But do they have to pass a steel test because of the stars?
No. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
for
he would
pointing
have anyway, but
Okay. So I'm gonna just shoot off a lariat at both of them are gonna you see them talking to each other almost. They're intelligent. They're talking to each other and they seem to be motioning. One is going to go for the guy on the right, and one's going to go for the guy on the left. Um, uh, but they don't have they each one gets an attack, I guess. I don't know. All right.
well, they're on one team, so the team gets a shot
The team
because they
gets
didn't roll. They didn't roll
yeah
separately.
yeah the team gets a shot. Yeah
One of them could help the other, though.
yeah. Okay. So yeah help. So forward slash R7D6. Obstacle is 3. Okay. If I hit, then I roll a die of fate. If I get a 1 or a 2, it's a 1D lock. If it's a 3 or 4, it's a 2D lock. And if it's a 5 or a 6, it's a 4D lock. Got it?
Is that default just ob 3? It's not ob 1
It's ob 3,
because of the
and then
lariat.
other modifiers. Oops.
Not that I
And
want
it
them to
doesn't.
get
It
hit
does.
by
They
a
don't get a
spider, but
disadvantage that I'm flying. That I'm flying in a horse.
Yeah. Moving. Yeah, there used to be that.
I
Like
don't think that's in gold, is it?
yeah, it used to be in the old rules, like moving would be 4/76. Ugh, you know what? I'll just do it here. And then I roll one. Okay, so I got
Four.
one, two, three, four successes. All right. So uh I get I one of the lassos comes lashing out and 1, 2, 3, it's Stephen, 4, 5, 6, it's Chris. It is Stephen. Stephen gets and this webbing gets around your sword arm and like pulls at you. You're now in a 1D lock as you kind of close in right on the creature, and the thing is like pulling at your thing. Um, okay, you guys attack. So to determine your attack, um, roll your weapon skills because you're kind of like in too close to shoot now. So it's roll your weapon skills against ob 1, but all the bonuses that you got from that range and cover that must apply for something.
Yeah, you said +2, right?
Yeah, for your lance, yeah. I don't know.
Well, they're just in range and cover. They charge, so I don't believe they.
It's that we attack the next round, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Well,
do all
you're
the
just,
other people sent, and then we'll attack next round.
No, well, we
yeah,
should resolve this. No, there's nothing now. Okay, fine.
No,
yeah,
we'll
I
just do it
think
in
you could
order.
still take, yeah, no, I see what Sandra's saying.
Because you guys both close, so it's like all happening at the same time. You closed right in on the spiders as like in the first volley. And then there'll be another situation with the other group. But
Yeah, they could take it. There's no reason, as far as I can tell,
yeah,
I don't think there's any reason why they couldn't take a shot as they're advancing. Um,
well, they don't have any ranged weapons like Steven. Only Steven has a
well,
ranged.
that's what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
only take a shot would be if Steven wanted to use faith.
yeah,
Otherwise,
Steven.
they just go straight into fight.
Yeah, Steven, you have enough success. You could do a spell. You could do a prayer.
Okay. Um,
Hard.
yeah, but anything that I do there, it's not the best I can do is give uh, a boon or a benefit to Chris.
No,
But
you could hinder. You can hinder. Um,
oh, okay,
hindrance
okay,
is um hindrance is ob 4 to 6. Obstacle varies depending on the number of foes. Ob 5 for 2. When the enemies of the faith rush forward in great mass to overwhelm the faithful, blah blah blah. Anyway, successes over the obstacle are this prayer momentarily immobilizes its targets. Their limbs become leaden and their muscles flaccid. The effects last for actions equal to half the priest's faith exponent. So
That'd
it
be brutal.
literally downs them, like,
okay.
yeah,
I will do that.
Yeah, they'd hesitate for what, like 2 actions?
yeah,
That's massive.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
So 2 is op 5, but what's the failure consequence? This is interesting. Like, what you tell me, what would Pelor do if you did not, if like, would it just be like, maybe simple answer is we roll a die of fate, and basic thing is nothing happens, but that's so not consequential for such a big test.
Well,
I would say that I become incapacitated for 2 rounds.
Perfect.
Jeez.
Very cool. Yeah, I think you get blinded by light.
Yeah. I
I think there's a
the
suggestion like that in the Faith chapter.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it could be, some
Would it
penalty
be
If
from
two of
hubris
you,
before.
gets
both of you?
reflected on you or something.
I think it would
Hubris.
be I think it would be both of you. Okay. both of you,
That's fair too.
Me too.
because you're trying to get two of them on the other side. So,
Okay. Okay.
but it is like it's amazing. If you get it, then you win. Like wow.
Go for it.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
mean, it's big.
use 3 of my persona to bump that up.
He's
And
all
then
in,
that's
folks.
also
He's all in.
yeah.
It's open-ended faith, so if you roll the faith button, it'll.
Is that all of your persona?
No, I have still 4. So I'll use 4.
Yeah. Can only use 3. It's the max.
Yeah.
Glad somebody knows what's going on.
I was just curious because I wanted to know if you were.
And you should keep
No.
that one for Will
Yeah.
to Live. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only use
Oh,
3 as a max on
Okay.
any one.
look at
Wow,
those
nice.
sixes. Now that's a roll right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. 6 successes on 8 dice. That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
So
Even with
they
open-ended.
describe what happens.
So we're charging in, and the Larnet comes hurtling towards Brother Glenn, and he tries to duck out of the way, but it wraps around his sword arm. And he looks at it, he goes, "By the light of Pellar, no!" And it just dissolves. And there's just this kind of shockwave that goes out. And the snow is ruffled. And when it hits the spiders, they just kind of
Yeah, they
go
and now you guys
exactly.
can like just ob one. Let's get Chris. Let's just at least get Chris his his lance thrust.
Yeah, so then I get a +2, plus I can fork in riding, so that's +3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking, it says I could maybe you take fork in intimidation, but I guess they're passed out, so that's not really.
Yeah.
Now, this is technically so they're going to hesitate for 2 actions,
Yeah.
and this is technically a fight, so you could do a great strike.
Yeah, I'm going for a great strike. Yeah, so what does that mean?
That means you get to increase your versus armor, your VA,
Yeah.
or you could
No, I have a plus. I have enough for the plus, so I'm gonna add that to the VA.
Okay.
Okay, let me do my. Let me see what I have here. I'm gonna put 1 persona dice in here just to make it extra nasty. That's my last one.
So before you roll, you decide whether you will add a +1 to your incidental mark or superb damage, or +1 to your VA. And you're using what's the VA on a lance?
It's
Let me see here.
It's got to be high.
I would think so, but
gotta be
Sorry.
1 or 2.
VA is 2.
So that's versus armor. So that's great. So
the 2's pretty good. If you went to 3, that's almost certainly going to wreck whatever
Like,
they
I'm
Yeah,
not
you can
gonna
got.
exceed that
ignore their
level.
armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
recall what spider armor is off the top of my head, but I know it's
Chest
not
is
like
4.
yeah. Though +1 to incidental mark of superb is also like that's pretty amazing, but you can get that, you can boost that up.
Anyway, yeah, you can just fight after. Like,
But do you
What's
want
the
to?
base?
So
What's the base obstacle Sanch for it?
up 1.
Okay.
yeah, you're gonna.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So let's say you were
Mm.
going with VA because technically you were supposed to decide before you roll, but
Yeah, he did.
No, I
Okay,
said
cool.
VA. No, I wanted VA.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I open the 6s or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Do they
Sure.
open automatically or I have to pay for them?
You
Yeah,
gotta pay.
fate.
Okay, I got a fate. Oh, okay, I go. I have fate 3. Okay.
What's the add on a lance?
Why did you roll 9d6 though?
Because it was my lance is 5,
Okay.
and then I got the 2 + 2. Then I got I got +2 from the charge.
Okay.
Then I got riding, and then I had the
Writing doesn't. Oh, you forked in writing.
yeah,
Oh,
I forked the 2
interesting.
things in. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fair. Okay.
Okay, so let me do the 2d6. Okay, no, so
Oh, well.
5 successes.
5 successes, which
What's
brings
the add on a lance?
Lance is 2. Lance
Add is 2.
that is 2. So
Power 4.
basically it goes up to a superior wound.
Yeah, superb hit. Yeah.
Superb hit.
Ooh.
Let's just see if my armor can withstand this. This is a heavy. This is the mama, okay?
Yeah, the
Yes,
mama for
VA,
sure. Oh yeah, no, you left
VA
to the mama big
3.
one.
Yeah. So up 4.
Oof.
Nah.
Not even close. Oh, and it's a 1.
And I got so
So
crack
they're
right through the armor.
that's a big hit.
That's a big
Nice.
hit. It's your lance is what like. Anyway, it's dead. Meanwhile, the child is in the background, and Keelan and Torvig and Edern are like, this is all happening at the same time. So you guys like turn around and face the kid. The kid is maintaining a distance and swings his lariat to take out the dwarf. Well, whatever. So
Should we roll our dice?
yeah,
For
we're rolling
maintain.
dice. We're rolling dice.
Also, Lucarn's hit was a B-15, which is ridiculous,
Yeah.
according to his character sheet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's got to be enough that Rand Spider has got to feel that.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
So
feel like we need a description of this epic lance charge that completely skewered the mother and just blasted right through her.
Chris, you give the description.
Yeah, no. So I mean, we started charging, and then I lost. I mean, because Brother Glenn was behind me, right? And then I get the blast, so I kind of black out at the last second, right? Because the blast is going through me, right? And then I just feel like the shutter, and then it goes right through. It probably breaks, right? I don't know if you have to roll for the lance breaking, right?
Yeah,
But
let's just say it broke.
yeah, it breaks, and then I probably stumble out after because I didn't even know when I hit the spider, so I kind of like I stumble off to the side, not even because and I'm still a little blinded by it, right? So it's kind of like I felt to go through.
So Daddy's on the ground, like kind of scrubbing at his eyes. He's all he's affected by the faith the spell.
Okay, we'll get to him
Meanwhile,
after.
okay. So I am going to roll my 7D my speed plus my lasso to stay at my like a optimal distance from you guys and try and hook you like tie you guys up, okay? One so that's /76. No, just one success. No, that didn't work. Hold on.
I don't see any divers.
I'm not sure why I can't do the /76 anymore. Oh, is it /R?
R, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Then
then is it
space and then 76.
76?
Mhm.
Okay, great. 1, 2, 3 successes. And I'm gonna just say I have a fate point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Chase, do you your speed is easily the best. So.
Yeah, I have speed 4.
Okay, 4 plus you have in optimal range with hunting bow, you have 2D. I don't know, James, what spell do you have? Do you have
Fire breath.
fire breath? And
I think I'm pretty sure that's less than a hunting bow
maybe it's
in
Yeah.
terms of its
yeah, it's a
because it's
1.
very short range.
Yeah, it's 1D.
It is. It's as a pistol.
Okay, so you basically, Chase, you take your bow,
Hmm.
which is 2D, And you have your speed, which is 40, so it's 6 now. Anything else? No. Reflexes were the same. I don't actually even think you. Stride is the same, so that's fine.
I don't think you even add reflexes in range and cover, do you?
No. Yeah. So you have to basically beat 5 successes.
Sheesh, with 6 dice.
You can add
All right.
persona if you want.
Eh,
Oh, and no, but they're helping you, no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you
help
guys are
for sure.
helping.
Yes,
Edern?
so that's
absolutely.
2 dice of help.
Edern, you're helping with sorcery or with
Yes, with sorcery.
I'm gonna help with speed.
Okay. So is 2D or 1D for your sorcery? Is it
2D because I've got a B5.
2D?
Ooh,
Oh,
okay,
nice.
very good.
You're pseudo competent in this particular area.
Thanks, I
All
think.
right.
Well, Edern.
All right. So I got to beat 5. Up 5, basically. Here we go.
1,
2,
2,
3.
2
3.
sixes.
All right, but I got 2 6s, though.
Yeah.
All right, I'll spin a fate here to reroll those 2 6s.
Oh my
Yay!
God. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So that rerolls those 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Well.
Okay.
So
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes.
What does a
So
tie on maintains?
Psi on maintain.
If
I
two
think we
teams
both keep our
tie,
distance.
yeah.
We both keep our things, and do we both get to act though? That's my question. Maintaining. There's a special.
When you tie, each player on each team may shoot at their opponent or take cover instead. If they opt to shoot, they may fire at their current obstacle range. If they take cover, they raise the opponent's obstacle to shoot by 1.
Okay, I'm gonna take cover. He's like, he saw the flash of light, looked up. It's like, oh no! And he scuttles behind this rock here and takes cover. But you guys get to shoot.
I mean, I'm happy to let James cast a spell or Keelan shoot his bow. My crossbow skill is not super good, so
I mean,
Keelan, go for it.
my bow is only 3. So I mean, if you've got some magic you want to cast here, I'd be fine with
Sure.
that.
Yeah,
Did you get in on a test?
it's always fun to see a failed tax.
watch Edern
That
pass
is
out.
true.
Yeah.
You know what, then? He's going to use his fire breath spell, which is a um, modified spell. It will, in addition to doing fire damage, it will also tax the spider.
Oh wow.
Yep. And probably knock me out, but that's okay.
I believe in you.
I believe it'll knock me out too,
I believe I warned you about that, James.
which is why it will not surprise me in the slightest.
Hey, look, eventually you're going to get so many fort tests that
How many times did you get knockout, Stephen, when you were the magic guy?
I think
Once, I
every
think.
single time I used
Did you?
it. Um, I was not paying attention when I put the character together, so I really only had one spell that I could use, and it was I forget what
A
it was,
very
but it was a
powerful spell.
yeah, it was a really powerful lightning one. So whenever it did go off, it's like, oh, there's a lot of doors in our way. Nope.
You didn't fall unconscious
Hey,
with
can
that,
you
though,
roll the
did you? I
dice,
thought.
please?
Oh.
3. What was the op?
Oh, you didn't. It's open-ended for sorcery, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
It
op
is.
3. The obstacle, what was the op for the spell?
I don't know. It's ob 4.
Okay, so
Hmm.
re-roll those two sixes.
Nope.
Ooh.
Should definitely spend a fate, right?
Yeah.
Top 4. You just need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nope.
now it's the fun roll.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Flip to the section on sorcery.
D6 for failed casting. Page 509.
Yep, just found it. Four is a harmless dissipation.
Okay, great. No more angels.
Woo.
What are the other options, James?
Unwanted summoning and garbled transmission.
Garbled transmission's fucking cool though. I want that.
It
Yes,
really
there's
is,
something called
yeah.
the Wheel of Magic, and it like everything, like the range, the area of effect, the the facets of the spell can all be changed.
Like depending on how much you failed by, everything twists on the wheel of magic and your
Yep,
spell warps into something different. And it's and then it's so fun to just like determine what happens.
Yeah, it's
yep,
very cool. Very
It's
cool
so
thing.
Ars Magica that.
it is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's what I love about the facets and stuff is it's very much like Ars Magica as well.
Hmm.
All right, so you're checking your
Yes,
attack.
I need to make a fort test at the spell's
Ob
obstacle,
4.
which is 4. So,
Wow, we've done a lot of fort tests today, man.
and yet I haven't actually gotten credit for one.
What's your fort?
4.
Oh, and the other one you had so many
We rolled
dice.
like 11
Gotcha.
dice.
Do you want to add persona?
I'm looking at it now. Um,
It's difficult tests.
44. Yes, it is. I will advance my fort with this no matter what.
See?
Um,
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, roll, buddy.
one
Ooh.
success.
Hey, you rolled
Holy.
D4s?
Oh, you rolled 44.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Good
wait.
catch. Thank you. 2 successes.
That's
That's better.
You're
yeah.
minus
I
2D.
subtract the margin of failure from my fort.
Minus
So I
2D.
minus 2D. But I now have a B5 fort.
Do
Raceland.
you have
Nice.
a bunch of fate?
Yeah.
I mean, would it be worth it to try to re-roll a traitor from your fort roll?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I mean, 1D less tax is pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
No, oh well.
Okay. Volley 2. Volley 2. My guy is stunned. Well, one is dead. The father is stunned. He's reeling from the spell. Um, and the juvenile spider is seething mad that his parents are died, and uh, I continue to fight as I try and whip out my lariat and snare somebody. Okay, so I'm doing that versus you guys.
I mean, I think we're gonna maintain, right? Or unless you guys want to close in, I'm open to suggestion, but
I don't really want to close in. I'd like to get a
I don't either.
no, yeah.
Not at all.
1, 2, 3 successes. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Last fate. Oops, sorry.
Well, either way.
I'll take the first one. So I failed. So I got 3 successes.
It's all you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're
Chase.
maintaining.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So pretty much same dice pool as before, right?
pretty much. Yeah. Whoa,
Ooh.
5
Wow.
successes.
Wow, even a couple sixes
Nice.
in there.
Well
So you
done.
you have enough to attack, and you have one. You can get +1 for aiming. because you're two over me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a bow, Kyle?
Yeah.
I have a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got a
Or
bow as
so we
two.
well.
could, yeah, we
You
could
can
potentially
both.
take
You
multiple
both can
shots. Yeah.
shoot. Yeah, you both shoot. That's better odds.
If
Dude.
I were to reroll these sixes, would that get us more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get extra dice for aiming.
yeah. Let's see if I can get something for us then. All right, one more success.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we could
All,
all act. So
well,
James could cast a spell again.
yeah,
Yeah,
all
let's do
three of
it.
you can act.
Add minus 2d.
I don't make the rules. I just, want you to be awesome.
Do you need a
Okay.
challenging sorcery test?
I'm not sure.
Do you have any easy spells?
None
It
that are
doesn't seem
useful in
like that's a
combat.
thing here.
No.
All right, Chase, let's see
No
that bow go off.
prestidigitation. All
Or
right, let's
Chase
see.
could take an aiming dive. James does not want
Yeah.
to cast a spell.
Yeah. Chase, you get an aiming die.
All right, yeah, I'll take
So
it.
be 3 bow plus aiming be 4. I mean 4D. And the obstacle is 2 at optimal range. But he's got cover of +1. So obstacle
Mhm.
3.
Wish there was a way to roll my bow from the sheet. Is there a way to roll
Yeah, click
their
the
weapons?
dice next to the skill.
Yeah. Thanks to the skill.
Oh, I'm sitting here looking at my inventory. Duh. All right, here we go. All right, so I have one die for aiming.
Mm-hmm.
What's the op here?
For up 2, up 3.
He's in cover.
Oh,
Mm.
you got a difficult bow test.
Yeah, I needed that.
The arrow goes off against a boulder. Noise. Uh, Kyle, your crossbow.
Yeah. So I've got a crossbow. I don't really think I have any relevant forks. And no advantage, no help. I'm not going to spend Artha. Alas.
Oh, dang.
Challenging though.
I already had one.
Ah, rip.
Mm. Shit. Okay. You guys, around with the stunned daddy spider, uh it's a fight. You're in fight distance now. Let's just do it a bloody versus. Okay?
Yeah,
Which
sounds good.
yeah, let's just do it a bloody versus. So uh how about I do a bloody versus with the whole group? Um just mashing it all, just like kind of like cutting it, the fight sequence, range and cover.
Sure.
So we're putting it all together. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So we'll go. So, but father is stunned, so he can't do anything. How about we just call it you kill everybody and the boy runs off?
Bat Spider, the origin story.
Now it's like we have to wait 30 years later. He's going to come back. Remember me?
It doesn't work because he's stunned. So I imagine like he can't do anything. He can't roll dice or anything. So he's still.
We're talking about Steven said that the son's gotten his or villain origin story now.
Yeah, I know. It's
Go up in the
remember I
mountains.
described it like an alley. Like I described it like an alley in a street, All right.
Well, they hesitate. So I guess technically the mother stood and drooled, but you could say the father ran screaming.
Yeah, father runs screaming. Yeah.
They're still stunned for one round. Either Chris or myself was going to have the chance to go.
Yeah, why don't we
Okay.
get our hacks in to get our
Get your hacks
skills.
in. Okay.
Go ahead, Steven, you go first.
Okay.
Bloodthirsty.
Steven wants blood, it's not me.
Oh, I know who it
Uh,
is. I know who's driving the murder.
That's it.
The priest of peace, yes.
Yes.
this is a pest that tried to kill us.
I'm
That's
not
right.
saying you shouldn't kill it.
I'm not saying that you wrote a specific belief about being peaceful.
And arguably you did use hindrance, so they are literally immobilized. I guess
You're
it's not quite the same as hesitation.
you're going to
So
bring
Oh,
peace to the rest of
interesting.
our journey, Stephen.
Interesting. It could be like
Peace of the
Vienna
grave.
draws his sword and comes in with a vengeance, like a 1,000 yard stare, like madman anger. And Brother Glenn is like,
Go for it, brother Gwen. Come on, join the club.
Yeah,
blood
I
for
mean
the blood god,
these guys.
Stephen.
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the obstacle for this?
Ob one to kill him.
Oof.
Okay.
What the heck?
Okay. Uh,
Simple probability.
roll. So I get to roll my armor, which is like just all over my body. Like I don't know. So VA nothing. So it's ob one armor. Yeah. Hey. Oh, but it degrades
Did
one
roll a
level.
one, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 3D next. But anyway, tank, your sword doesn't even penetrate through its chitin. Slashes off. And it that kind of wakes it up.
Oh, then hear what that?
Oh, but yeah. Big Daddy comes in with a long sword and slices through. That's another obstacle one. That's a meaty wound. Nice.
But he's got
Okay.
what, 3 dice now?
He has on the armor, yeah, 3D. VA1. Nope.
Ooh.
So sword goes through, does him a B8 wound, and he rolls steel. Oh, one, two, three, two, and then two. Oh my God, he's just like
Ooh.
no hesitation.
Whoa.
Oh, no hesitation. He's just like reeling through the pain. He's so worried about his son on the other side. He's like, "Ugh." Now he's ready to fight.
Next round.
Yeah, next round. But he's
They took what, like a
wait a
V8 or
second.
B9?
But yeah, because your hit, your B8 didn't, your meaty wound did nothing because my armor. No, the armor failed, didn't
No,
it?
no.
Yeah, the armor
Yeah, it
failed.
failed on Chris's.
Yeah, yeah. So I think then I shouldn't have really rolled that many dice for steel because you lose dice when you suffer a B8.
No,
Okay, guys.
I think steel is one of those that you don't lose dice from, right? Because there's a couple
Oh,
like you
maybe.
don't lose from health. Um, I
Probably.
don't think you lose from steel.
Steel
Yes.
would be really cruel.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't lose from resources, circles. And I think
Okay. So,
steel.
Chris, your MIDI is a B8, I think, is it?
For my sword.
Yeah.
He has B9 on his character sheet,
Oh, wow.
which is nasty.
Nasty. So that would be a severe for me. So it's minus 3D.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Whoa. Shit.
That's
Okay.
rough.
Uh, son is screaming at father, speaking in gibberish spider language. Um, it tries to run away. Chase, Torvig. It,
Hmm.
it, it, it's like, fuck this. I'm out of here.
I mean, we're definitely maintaining, so we're not.
Okay.
I mean, I assume you guys don't want to run after it.
No.
So it goes off.
I
So
mean,
Darren's
can I
not
take
going to
another
charge
shot
after
at
it with
it?
an
yeah,
arrow.
you could take a shot at it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
at least take a shot at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Up two. It broke cover. Up two.
I'll help you
Okay,
with
cool.
crossbow. We're shooting at it simultaneously.
Cool. help.
Let me reroll one trader here.
There you go.
I wish that was 13. It'd be so nice. We missed.
So it skitters off. The arrow goes clattering away. The bolt it smashes into a rock. It runs off screaming. Father is reeling and waving, and then you do the killing blow and destroy him. Uh, Mother's chittering body and arms twitching. It's horrible. Okay, guys, take your steel test for being in a deadly fight.
What's the value of that one?
It is steel. Beginning duel with range and combat. Here it goes, steel. For participating, no, fighting in a duel to death, participating in a nightly, yeah. So I think it's
I would say Ob 4.
Ob 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Ob 4.
Because I
Steel.
don't think it's quite as equal to a mass battle, right?
Yeah, so whatever an Ob 4 would be for your steel, whether it's like a routine, difficult, or challenging, note that on your character sheet.
You said, do we roll now, Sanch, or we just
No,
do
it's not rolling. It's just like there's situational steel tests that you get for encountering situations like that would be like, oh my God, I just saw somebody
Basically, a credit
die,
for the
or
test.
my like
Yeah.
they're really cool. Like witnessing a friend or a relative killed, surviving a
That
natural
is really cool.
disaster, encountering anthropomorphic monsters. This is kind of like an anthropomorphic monster. The
Yeah,
spider.
giant spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is
With
it like a
human-like
difficult, or is
abilities,
it
It's an ob
Depends
4.
on
So what's your
what
steel?
is your steel.
4?
So it's a
That is a
difficult.
challenge.
Uh,
Yeah,
It's
challenge.
difficult.
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 I was
Yeah, it
wrong.
sounds
Difficult.
difficult. Yeah.
Ugh, I need a challenging one, and then my steel will go up.
Yeah. So challenging. Your steel is 4?
No, mine's 5, so this doesn't do anything
I
for me.
mean, if you want, I'll stab you.
Yeah, being mortally wounded and surviving is living under starvation conditions. Wow, that's so cool.
I mean, if you have a 5D steel, an OB4 steel test is still difficult.
Mhm.
Okay, guys. Ormsveld.
You can turn off the battle music now, Sanch.
Yeah.
Darn, is there spider giblets you would want to be gathering?
Actually, that's a very good idea.
Do you have enchanting and alchemy?
I know I have alchemy. Let me see if I have enchanting. I think I have enchanting as well.
What are you gonna do
Well,
with
then,
spider guts?
yeah, I
That's
mean,
a
you
good
should definitely
question.
be trying to
All
extract
sorts of things.
traits.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
How
I
does
have
that work?
alchemy B3.
Uh,
So there's an entire magic subsystem about making magic items,
yeah, it's
and
right
it's
in that book next to you, the blue one.
That's so cool. I'm just gonna go pee. Okay, give me a sec.
So, long story short, you can essentially what Idarn can do, um, is use alchemy to essentially extract the essence of a specific trait that a thing has. So in this case, the spider, right? And then James can be like, "Oh, well, that trait sounds like it could be used to make this magic item, right?"
It's like
And
a
then
dagger of poisoning or something.
oh
exactly.
yeah, sure,
Yeah, extract a poison trait from them and use it to make a dagger of venom or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that's like the antecedent. That would be the antecedent
Mm-hmm.
is the term used in a enchanting test to make, whatever it is.
An item, yeah.
So great hunting spider. Let's see. Now I don't
mean,
know how Sand stated
Spoiler
his
alert,
out,
I
but
have a -2 from my tax, so I'm going to fail the test even to identify the trait, most likely.
well, we could, yeah. So there's vile language, low speech, exoskeleton, strand runner, orb walker. Those are the character traits. And then middling stature, alien, arachnid body, eight-eyed, eight-legged, fangs, keen sense of balance, silk spinner. Ooh, that's probably really good. Spider sense, virulent venom, wall crawler, chitinous, and dark sense. And it does have a call on for single-minded for steel as well. So
That
man,
is
those are
cool. I like the Silk Runner you said.
mm-hmm.
Let's say what
Strand
the
runner, and then there's
Strand
silk
Runner.
spinner, and then
Silk
spider
Spinner. That's
sense.
what I like the
That's
Silk
the die
Spinner.
trait.
Okay. Do you know
Yeah,
what the cost is
that's
on that offhand?
I want to say offhand, no. I think a die trade is like
Well, it'll depend.
oh,
It'll
oh,
it'll vary.
oh, the cost of silk spinner. Yeah, I see what you're
Yes.
saying. I don't know, but I will look it up
Okay.
in the monster burner.
Yeah, I'm flipping through the
It's probably like I don't think it's a spider stock trait, but it might be. Are spiders in the monster burner or
I,
the codex?
I don't know.
There's not anymore, no.
So I'd have to go. We'd have to look at the literal monster burner.
Hey Kyle, can you make shit?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I guess you could make me a new lance.
Yeah, I have black metal artifice, and I think that would be war art, which I don't have, but I could use. Yeah, but yeah. The short answer is yes.
Okay.
I believe black metal artifice is like blacksmithing, but dwarf.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh,
Silk Spinner, 10 points.
war art would be the special dwarven make weapons and stuff, which I do not have, but I could probably make a mannish lance with black metal artifice.
How about we go with Virulent Venom instead because that's for a 4-point trait.
Hmm.
And what happens if you fail?
It's ruined.
It's destroyed.
Oh, okay, you don't
I
get.
can't extract it.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to Sanj if he wants to poison me for failing that. That's, understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let's do this then. Um, I have an Alchemy B3. I will definitely fork in my astrology. That will be the last die since it's open-ended in both directions, so we know which one it is. It'll be the last one I roll. Um,
And
I'd be willing to help you with knives.
okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I have knives too.
I'll cut on the
Yeah,
spider
if you
for
guys
you.
want to do the actual instructing and I tell you exactly what I want cut out, that makes sense.
Sure.
Would aura-wise make sense?
no.
with Chase's hunting again, his hunting would like if you're dissecting a creature, like
I actually don't have hunting here.
oh, you don't. I have
Yeah.
hunting. Maybe I'll put so I'll fork at least one of the two in like the so I give him at least one die from me and one die from Kyle.
Okay, awesome.
What's happening?
I'm trying to extract the virulent venom from one of the spiders.
Cool.
Extract the trait via alchemy for
Yes,
enchanting.
so that
Yeah.
we can later use it and poison somebody's weapon or something.
How long does that take?
I don't know.
I think it takes a while. It sounds like it's a like a little bit of work.
Oh, first I have to even identify the trait.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to use alchemy to
Yep.
identify it, right?
Die
Before you can
trait,
even
yeah.
extract it.
Die trait is ob 3. So
3 hours.
is anyone going to be able to help me with that? Well, it's going to be really hard because I have a -2 from my tax.
And then what's the identify?
Um,
Like, what would be like? What's the characteristics of trying to identify it?
Then
So
then he
there are
can
3 steps. Yeah. First step is to identify the trait. If I'm successful in doing that, I can try to extract the trait. And once I subtract the trait, then I can, at a later time, try to create a magic item that makes use of that trait.
Now, James, I don't know that I have anything that would really help with identifying. Though I would remind you, this is a rule we always forget.
I can
You
do
can
this
always,
carefully.
yes, you can always work carefully.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, I will work carefully. Um, it does say that specifically says aura reading may be used to identify traits as well. See the magical skills section for details on identifying traits using aura reading. Let me take a look at that.
oh yeah, that's true. And you have aura reading.
I do.
It's interesting. You never see this like actually played in a campaign, like mechanically. It's a lot of hand wavy stuff usually.
Reading an aura trait is ob 1.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think that's like
Oh,
aura of martyrdom and
yeah, yeah,
such.
Or yeah.
yeah. So a die trait is 4.
Okay, so
It's about the
I will
same
use
same
the,
difference.
yeah, it really depends on what my aura reading is compared to, I have an
Your
aura reading of
alchemy.
D5, so that might work better then.
Well, plus you're gonna use if this test is successful, you'll use alchemy to extract, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to
And
use aura
so
reading.
yeah, plus and point of fact, if you used alchemy back to back, you'd only get to use one test. So it's definitely
Yeah.
better to use 2 different ones.
So I'm going to use aura reading and I'm going to fork in aura wise and alchemy since I know what I'm looking for here. Um, and I will use my astrology open-ended.
Hmm.
So that puts me at 8D minus 2, so 6D on an OB4 test.
Okay, hold on. And the failure consequence would be this is just reading it.
Yeah.
Failure consequence is time.
Okay.
If you fail, you're spending another night in camp, like not in a village, and associated dangers, which I have to think of. Although I have something up my sleeve.
Of course you do.
Woo!
2,
Oh,
3,
3.
and 2 of them are open-ended.
Yeah, aura reading's automatically open-ended.
Yeah. And one, finally, my open-ended dice pay off.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any particular advantage to extra successes, right?
So
No,
one,
I wasn't.
two, three, four successes. So you
Yep.
successfully find the trait.
Yep.
That's
Nice.
great.
And you do it quick.
Yep. All
Oh,
right.
no, wait. Were
And
you taking the advantage dice for working slowly, working carefully?
I did not think to add that in,
Oh, okay.
but I made it either way. So
Right. Great.
I will work carefully on this one because I'm
And
going to definitely need it.
we can add in the helping dice. We'll help out Sanj for this one.
Sure.
So now
Yeah.
it's the tax.
It's an alchemy test.
Yeah.
Yeah. To actually extract it.
Okay.
Ob 4,
Yes.
because
Because
it's a
that is
die trait.
the obstacle of that die trait, or that
Mhm.
is the size of that die trait.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So I give him a die for knives, Sanj, to help him cut stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm helping with knives.
It's like a
Okay,
little
so I have
surgery
6D.
operation here. What's Keelan and Brother Glynn doing at this time? Because this is taking a long time. Keelan,
Uh,
Brother Glynn.
I- I think I am working on probably gathering some firewood and actually no, I have a belief about learning from, so I'm going to be watching.
Cool. Okay. And Keelan?
I think Keelan is making sure our flank is trying to see if the coast is clear.
Okay.
See if we're being followed at all.
Roll perception.
Coming back.
Jeez.
Clumsy weight.
Oh, that's from my armor.
Oh, gotcha. Right, of course.
So trailing the party this whole time have been the relatives of the lizard man Hazarum that you killed, Keelan. And that's why I've been asking you about rolling perception all this time. And they're watching you. They're hidden watching you
Hmm.
on your like scouting around and keeping watch on the party. And I kind of want like I don't know how to bring the like I want to tell you what's happening because then you know and it's interesting. And I want basically I want that encounter to happen um where maybe they make a grab for you. They try and subdue you.
So my trickery was not effective, I see. Or maybe Keelan isn't aware that they're being followed yet.
Oh, did you fail the tracking test to a
No, I
5 to
think
No,
30?
he passed that. He
I
passed
passed it.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
he passed that. Um, but that was like its own thing, right? Like it was the its fail that failure was like that success was to give the +1D for the speed. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me try and let me you know what? Let me roll against your observation, your tracking. You got 5 successes on that tracking?
Let's see.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll observation. Plus one, two successes. Okay, the lizardmen do not find your tracks. Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Hey.
Some dramatic irony, you know. The audience sees that
Yeah, it
that
was
they're
those.
following us
Remember?
here.
Yeah, remember when I said those yellow eyes, the flashing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I was thinking it must maybe was related to something,
right.
but
It's funny that that's like a neat trick about game mastering is that you just say it, right? Like it's more
mhm.
interesting and more cool for the story is that we see these three lizard men um, down the trail where the thing is and getting confused and lost in the tracks that you've laid. We see a teen like a young brave, a father, like an elder or an uncle, and a grandfather. So it's basically the person you killed's brother, son, and grandfather. Okay, and they're kind of dressed in tribals, and um, they want their honor, vengeance.
That's why you kill everybody,
Mhm.
Chase, next time.
I did kill that guy.
Yeah, and now they're coming. They were watching, and they tracked you. They watched you. They tracked you. They watched you. They waited
Hmm.
at outside the walls of Castle Fenvalor. They tracked you coming back. There's this whole thing, right?
Yeah, see, this is why Keelan's paranoid.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. All right. Sorry, James. I wanted to. Yeah. Sorry. Go for it.
Yeah, all right. Um,
Alchemy. What does that look like?
basically, he's directing the other two on how to cut apart the spider's head and extract the poison sacs.
Nice.
And he's going to just extract those sacs and stick them into vials until they're needed.
Nice.
Yep.
I hope you
Yep.
get it. It's so cool.
I think I have 6D with the help. Let me recalculate that because I was kind of got distracted there.
If you
Um,
fail, can you have a caustic wound?
you can if you want.
Ooh.
Okay. -1D burns.
Yes, I think after my penalties, I've got six dice.
Wow.
Yep.
Up four.
Yep.
No
Oh,
persona?
baby.
I have two persona. I will throw one of them in here.
Nice. Kyle, you're muted.
Patiently, two helping dice, forking in astrology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, one, two successes. Oh, no, that's not
I
me.
haven't rolled it yet.
Yeah,
Or not. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm seeing my own results.
Your own failures.
One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three, four. I made
Four.
it.
You made
Oh.
it.
Yep. I'll
Nice.
re-roll those two just for giggles.
Nice.
Okay, I made six successes. Wow.
Is
Nice.
there any advantage to more
No, to extra
successes?
successes, no. But so
More
when I
extracted.
extract it, I need to say what it's going to be used for. Um,
Maybe you'll epiphany your alchemy one day.
maybe, yeah,
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Mm.
yeah. Um, I think I'm going to probably use it for a trait transference. Basically, I'll use it to create a weapon that allows it to be virulently poisoned.
That's so
Ooh.
cool. Arrows. Um,
Sounds
Yeah,
like the case.
arrows, somebody's sword, although I don't know that any of our guys would use a
poison blade.
yeah.
Those are too noble.
Torvik totally
Mhm.
would.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf adventurer.
Depends on the prey,
Okay.
you know?
Well, I don't
Yeah.
have to decide
Pragmatism.
on the weapon just yet, so yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to do we have it's 9:50. We could do Artha and a trait vote. We have time for that, or we could do the scene of coming to Ormsveld, or we could do both.
I don't know that we have time for a trait vote.
Okay, no time for, but we have time for Artha.
Oh,
Oh, for
definitely, yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we've done trade votes in the past, it's
it
always
takes an
taken like,
hour. Yeah,
oh
I mean,
yeah,
there's
or
going to be a lot
longer
of
because
discussion. Yeah.
yeah.
it's usually the whole session, and that's even when we're like, okay, everybody's getting one new trait max
Mhm. All right,
because
let's
everybody recommends a trait, and so
yeah.
I love them. I think they're really interesting. But
Oh, it's the
Hmm.
best. I love all of the
But you
art.
don't want to rush through it.
No,
Hmm.
agreed, agreed.
agreed. All right, guys,
I
let's
mean, maybe we do that next session then. I mean, we're in Ormsveld. I feel like that's kind of a good little,
well,
Sure.
maybe.
I want to describe Ormsveld.
Hmm?
Sure.
It's 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 like I think we remember describing that the culture is very different. It's almost like a Lapland, like it's a tribal non like an offshoot of Flan people that are mountain folk only with uh their homes are stone made from like stone that they quarry and form into circular mounds, and they have like almost domes, and then they put skins over them. The outer walls that you can see, like you're maybe like looking at it from on high before walking through. Um, the outer walls are um, wooden palisades that must have been, or actually like forget wooden palisades. That doesn't make sense in this area. It's maybe like a stone fence about, um, 3.5 foot high going all around a wall. Uh, and the gate, there's no like barred gate. Um, it's more like a two-man door, and there's no guards there. Looking down into the valley, you see only from the center smoke curling up from a central kind of um, uh, bigger hut or domed building or a series, or maybe they're interconnected domes, and smoke curling up from that. But the other huts don't seem to have any smoke curling, and it seems a little empty. There's not a lot of activity or bustle.
Hmm.
And
What's the,
I
is it,
kind of imagine it like, sorry, yeah, Chris, what's
no, no,
your,
I was asking, like, are there any signs of them trying to defend the town, or like have they put up any battlements, or is it just like a smoky small town?
um, yeah, give me a perception test from this distance.
Perception? Is that a, yeah, sorry, I got it here.
Yeah.
What's the ob?
Uh, there's no ob, it's just yeah, from this distance you can't really see much.
Well, I have two sixes here.
Yeah, I mean, oh, you have two sixes? It's open-ended, so re-roll those. Is perception open-ended? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Um,
What?
well, okay. I'll just say you did
No,
think. So there is
I've been playing wrong for like a decade.
so no, it used to be.
it used to
Yeah,
be.
Gold has
It
been
in
around for a
revised,
while.
yeah.
Yeah,
revised.
gold has been.
Yeah.
Um, so you can see Chris outside that the entranceway,
Yeah.
brownish, rusty brown, um, blood stains on like around that threshold,
Okay.
but it's dried. It's not. It's like been there for a while, not cleaned.
So there's been combat in this area
Hmm.
in the last few months.
People have died, or animals have died, or
Something died.
something died. Yeah. And we can end it here and pick it up next time.
Mm-hmm.
And let's
Sounds
just
good.
do Artha. Great. We'll go. We have we'll go one by one, I guess. So who wants to start? James?
My first belief is it is my destiny to discover the underpinnings of magic. I will modify one of my spells to use a facet I've discovered. I did do that during the big fight. I tried to make my spell use tax as well.
Cool. Nice. So you get a fate point for that. I think
And
yeah, that you can broaden that one even sometimes. Because I was thinking even just what you did with trying to extract the virulent venom was very magic-y.
yeah, I ought to do something about that actually. Um, I did also hit on one of my instincts that caused me problems. Never fear the repercussions of my spells.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that I tried to expand my spell worked against me. It only failed by one. If I hadn't expanded it, I would have gotten it off successfully and not paid the tax.
Cool. So you get a fate point for that.
Yep.
And
I think those are the only two that I hit
move
on.
a trait. Yeah. Right skill, right time, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Kyle, Torvik.
So I think the only belief that came up was my first one. The first step to reaching the ruined city is the village of Ormsveld. I will guide my companions through the wilderness of this place. So we've reached Ormsveld.
So you get a
Uh,
persona.
that is completed. The others about my eyes, and then uh, cleansing the axe from lore in the cursed halls or the cursed clan, and then recovering the axe.
Very big.
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess this, yeah. I mean, I guess I did pursue my oath. I mean, this was all in service of going after the axe.
So you get a fate point
Um,
for that.
yeah, uh, yeah,
Replenish all the fate you spent, at least a little. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, I think that's all my beliefs, and none of my instincts came into play.
Yeah. Chase?
Yeah, I think uh we did make it to Ormsveld. I will lead the party safely through the wilderness.
You get one.
Um, and
So you get a
then
persona for your first belief, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And then out here it's just us. If I don't watch their backs, no one will. I did feel
Yeah.
like me kind of getting the lizard folk off our trail was watching our
Yeah,
back.
definitely.
Um,
So
I think
you get a persona point for that.
yeah. I don't think I took any exceptional risks this session, so I don't think my third one really gets me anything this session, but
Cool.
I think two persona. I think that's good for me.
That's good, yeah. And Brother Glenn?
Victory against the giants will bring its own problems. I'll make sure that my companions never forget the teachings of Pellar and use the axe for personal gain. I think after the this combat, I think I'm going to rewrite that one so it's a little bit more that we're going to end the cycle and the humans are going to be on top.
Cool.
A little bit of human chivalrism there.
Yeah.
The journey into the winter will test the light of Pellar. I'll make sure not to abandon the light of Pellar as we meet fellows. I am going to say that I should get a fate for that because I certainly used the light of Pellar when we met some fellas
Hmm.
and you know used it to defeat them.
Okay.
The literal light of Pelor.
Yeah, you got a fate point for that. Sure.
Um,
And I mean everybody was spending fate like it was like money, like it was just
Just
uh
cashing out.
embodiment, mold breaker, not this wasn't that kind of session, I think, so we're good. Um
now, best that I could claim would be MVP because I
Maybe the
made the
land. Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say either your faith thing that
Oh
stunned
yeah.
the thing, or Lucarn's epic lance moment. I would say those would be my
I
two
think I
Yeah,
think
but the guy was
nominations.
already down, so it's definitely MVP
no,
for
no, it's definitely for Brother Glenn for sure
yeah,
because it was
yeah,
kind of yeah.
yeah. All right, persona point for that.
all right. Get back some of the persona that I spent.
Yeah,
Um, I will definitely say that I did follow Instinct 3, which is I will be there to defend my friends with my sword. Um,
cool. Take a fate point for that.
yeah.
And Lucarn.
So I think we always like I will use my memory of the maps. So we travel safely through the Dwarvish Mountains. I'll keep us on a safe path. So I think that's good.
You got a
That's
persona point for that.
yeah, that's a persona point. And then the other two, I still haven't talked to Brother Glenn about this stuff, which we'll probably do in a more calm session. Searching for the clues. I think we didn't really get into the axe this session.
Yeah.
And then for the instincts, I always face danger with my companions and never run. So I think that's a good one. That's a good fate.
Mm-hmm.
The other two weren't really use this one.
All right.
And then you don't do traits, right? The traits aren't something that matters.
Traits, yeah, if you played a trait for sure.
Well, the
Well,
1,000-yard stare, I guess, was the one kind of
If
like
you use it
going in
against
and
yourself.
chasing the.
yeah, but and 1,000 yard stare is a die trait, which is not
Okay.
what you. It's always a character trait, like
I understand.
aggressive, boastful.
So-
You need. What are your character traits, by the way?
Yeah, I know I've sworn homage, and like there's a couple that you made me add, which was like the regional traits, but I
No,
don't
yeah.
really have
So
to have
you
one.
that's what we're gonna give. We're gonna definitely award you a trait for a character trait because your character is coming out like very strong, and then whenever you act
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
blue
yeah. No, I
carny
understand the
way,
difference between a die trait and a character trait now. It was
yeah,
yeah.
that's great. So you guys spent a lot of Artha, but you got some back, so that's good.
I
Now that was
also I'm gonna take an Arthur for versatile.
oh
If in addition, a player earns a persona point for pushing his character's magic in a dangerous or untried direction.
oh versatile,
I'm
right?
literally,
Yeah,
literally making up a new spell.
nice on the fly. Cool.
Nice.
That was a good session. I feel a little bit redemption from last session. Last session I was like was not flowing for me at all. So I'm happy that this came out really good. Everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
Totally.
Yeah, I think we covered some ground tonight.
Combat.
Yeah,
Quite
yeah,
literally.
yeah. We literally have to do a fight or a range and cover every session to really become smooth at this. Um, okay. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, thanks for running, Sanj.
Yeah. So hopefully next week. Hopefully. Oh, wait, no, I'm not here. I'm at a
You
trade
know
show in
what?
Chicago. So it'll be 2 weeks from now. Okay.
2 weeks is Thanksgiving week.
Oh, dang.
I mean, I'd be available, which I think. We're
Yeah,
not
depends
traveling
on.
anywhere, so
Yeah.
I'm not traveling either.
Okay, so if we
Yeah.
can, we could play if we have at least some of you guys.
Well, I mean, it's not Canadian Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, so we're available. You and I are. Yeah,
yeah, isn't that like in September or something?
October.
And
Oh,
end
really?
of November.
Huh?
Oh, our Thanksgiving is in October. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was way before ours.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? It's totally wrong. Uh, I should be good to play, unless I mean something comes up, but I won't be I mean, our
Mhm.
Thanksgiving stuff doesn't start until that Thursday.
Yeah. Usually is it till Thursday your Thanksgiving stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, okay, we'll chat about it on online. Hopefully, we can get a group of us together. Um, anyway, thanks a lot, guys. It was visually stunning. I have it imprinted in my mind. It was great,
Mhm.
great adventure movie. All right,
All
talk
right,
to you
y'all. Good
later,
night.
boys.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.